Hey there everybody, I'm Ed, your bearded rail fan. This is my channel, Ridge Metal Rail Fanning. Welcome everyone. Hey everybody, so in today's video, I'm taking you to Vermilion, Ohio. I filmed here quite a bit. I haven't done an actual dedicated video to Vermilion, so we're going to do that today. I'm going to give you guys a quick little 2-minute run around of town there, show you what you can see in Vermilion, some of the highlights there. And then we'll jump into the railroading aspect of everything there. Show you some old depots and stations and whatnot that's in town that you can take a look at. Obviously we're going to catch some trains, and we're looking for a couple of heritage units today. Looking for the Lehigh Valley and looking for the Virginian. Missed the Conrail early in the morning. That went through, but didn't have my butt out of bed for that one, so got a couple of them. And we got the red, white, and blue vandalized unit, which is kind of cool. I've gotten that one before, but this time I've got it on the Cleveland District line that comes through Vermilion, which is pretty cool. Single track line that comes through south of the Chicago main line there. So pretty neat. We've got some cool stuff for you today. So let's go ahead and jump into it, and thank you guys for coming along. Railroad ties pretty much heaped up along the track here for almost a year now at this point. So it looks like they finally decided to bundle those up and get rid of them. So that's kind of what's going on here this morning. So I'll give you guys a look at that process I've not seen before, at least up close or on, in person. So I'll give you a look at that, and we'll see what else we can get into train wise. See if we can get those heritage units and see what kind of time frame we got on them. All right, guys, thanks for watching. So there's the semi they're loading them on. You see they're all nice little bundles there. They've come through and stacked them and bundled them into manageable little packages, basically. So they're getting them loaded up on that semi over there. Not sure where they're going. I think there's a pretty good used market on these, from what I understand. So, all right, I'll show you some more here. All right, guys, here you go. Here's a little closer look. Here's these look like some pretty bad ones. I'm guessing they're Gonna have to do something else with those. Pretty split up and stuff, as you can see there. So I'm assuming those aren't easily packaged like the other ones. You can kind of see behind them. Got them in nice little bundles. Metal straps around them. Got a pretty cool little stack over here of them. Guy on a little bobcat moving them back and forth and getting them bundled up and put on that semi over there. There's a nice little wall I got built with all the bundled up ones. He's gradually just taking those over and loading them on that semi. There's a little different shot there for you. See the metal band straps on them there. And the junk pile. Okay guys, that was pretty sweet there. Did not expect passing trains, and that intermodal had a DPU on it. That's you don't see too many of those. That's pretty cool. But nice little high-speed pass here. Super cool. Okay, I've shot quite a bit of video in Vermilion, Ohio, but I've never actually done you know, an official video on Vermilion. So walk around and we'll take a look at some of the different buildings that they have here, railroad buildings. Behind me you see the depot here in Vermilion. So this depot was built by the Lakeshore and Michigan Southern Railroad, as was the one in Amherst, if you've seen that video. If not, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. But the depot behind me there, you see built 1853, again by the Lakeshore and Michigan Southern Railroad. Eventually became the New York Central. So you see it's still here. You're able to walk up, see it and everything. The church right next to it currently owns it, uses it as a gathering hall there. So still here, in use to a capacity. But 1853, it's been here since 1853. That's pretty cool. Glad to see it's still surviving. So I'll flip the camera around and you can take a look at that. And we'll move along, check out some other stuff here. Okay guys, so there it is, situated right next to the Norfolk Southern Chicago line that comes through the area here. East and west tracks. Used to be the New York Central, as I kind of stated before. Previous to that was the Lakeshore and Michigan Southern Railroad. Progressed obviously to the New York Central, then you know, down the road to Conrail and such, and now the Norfolk Southern. So there's the depot. Pretty cool. All right guys, we'll move along and show you something else here. All right everybody, so now you're looking at the Railfanning Platform that Vermilion has available for folks. Pretty nice of them. That's pretty cool that these towns are doing little things like this for rail fans, giving them a place to hang out and check out. Super cool. So anyhow, that's the viewing platform here, right next to the tracks. So not only is Vermilion a huge boating town, it's got a rich railroad history. Used to be, obviously, I've already stated that the New York Central came through here on this two-track main line that's now the Norfolk Southern. But south of these tracks is a single-track line, which is now the Norfolk Southern Cleveland District line. Used to be the Nickel Plate Road line through Vermilion here. So two railroads came through here at one time, two separate railroads. Now it's all Norfolk Southern. But a lot of history here, railroad-wise. I'll show you some of that as well. Okay, everybody, so along with the New York Central and the Nickel Plate, Vermilion was home to the Lakeshore Electric Railroad also. So I'm going to show you a building up here. It used to be the Lakeshore Electric Railroad station. Okay guys, this is the Lakeshore Electric Railroad station that's here on Route 6 in town here in Vermilion. Liberty Avenue and Exchange Street. As you can see here, it was built in 1902. Obviously there was additions added onto it, but it used to be just this brick building. Okay everybody, at the Railfanning Platform, they've got a lot of historical photos and artwork there that you can take a peek at, show you what things used to kind of be around here in Vermilion. Here's a little map of the Lakeshore Electric Railway that I was showing you with the building there. Kind of get an idea what the route was. It's pretty neat stuff, guys. Pretty neat stuff. Some old photos over here. The other side of the board. Some more photos. Kind of a more current map showing you the two lines, the Chicago line and the Cleveland District line running through here. So pretty neat, guys, pretty neat. Okay guys, so this is the Nickel Plate Road depot that was here in town, or that is here in town still, just in a new location. This is not its original location, but it's been moved to this property and painted up with the nickel plate theme. I believe it was white or like a greenish color before, from what I can tell from photos online or whatnot. But you're able to see that here. And they are working on a nickel plate caboose here as well, getting that restored. It's my understanding eventually the public's going to be able to come and take a look at all this stuff and rail fan here or whatever, but I don't believe that they're at that stage yet. But here they are working on this nickel plate caboose, getting that looking good. Pretty cool stuff. Here is the back side of the caboose. You can see putting quite a bit of effort into this here to make that look good. Repairing the structure and then repaneling and whatnot and painting. So pretty cool. Should be pretty awesome when it's done. Well, you see the other side, how good that looks. So can't wait to see it done. Now this depot and the caboose sit right here across the street from the Norfolk Southern Cleveland District line. And this is far less busy than the Chicago line. This is a single track line, basically east and west. This will take you to Bellevue Yard going west. This also can tie in with the Chicago line just on the west side of town here as well. We've got crossovers over there that will tie in, so either line can swap traffic there. But again, just a single track line here on the Cleveland District line. So far, downtown Vermilion there. I got you to look around, caught some trains, saw some activity downtown there. You saw the Cleveland District line. Now we're going to, I'm going to take you down the road. This is a little bit later in the afternoon now. This is when the Lehigh Valley and the Virginian are due to come through. So got notification that the Lehigh was about 10 miles away. So I hurried up and got up to Sunnyside Road in Vermilion. It's the quickest place I could get to, and I set up there. So we're gonna move down the tracks out of town, east of town, to Sunnyside Road crossing, and we're gonna catch the Lehigh Valley, and got some fun stuff with the Virginian. Waited on that, waited on it, and then finally heard some radio communication that it was about maybe 3-4 miles away near Fairlane Yard. That's off the Chicago main line, Amherst, Lorain, Ohio area. And they were stopped. They stopped the train on the main line there, broke off the locomotives, and they went and picked up some extra Autoracks out of the yard and added those to the train. So while they were doing that, I jumped down 2 more crossings, and I was able to get up close on the Virginian, sitting on the tracks, idling, waiting for the train to be, added to. So I got a little up close for you on that, so I hope you enjoy that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and we'll pick up down the road there. Okay, everybody, that was pretty exciting. That's gonna pretty much wrap it up for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this day as much as I did. A lot of cool stuff. Hope you enjoyed the look around town of Vermilion. Hope you enjoyed the trains, the depots, the station, catching the heritage units. Pretty cool day. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you coming along. I thank you for the support. If you got some spare time, I've got about 130 videos up now. Combination of full-length videos, video shorts. Got plenty to keep you busy for several hours. So if you got some time, I definitely would appreciate the extra views, the watches. So I keep this channel rolling, making good progress here, and feeling pretty good. So you guys could check that out. That would certainly help out, and I'll keep bringing you guys the action here. So listen, thanks again. Again, I hope you guys liked it, and appreciate the support, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks again, everyone.